Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with an announcement. If you saw the title of this video, you can tell that this is going to be somewhat bittersweet. But the way that I'm seeing it is that even though we are ending one adventure, we are planning to and are looking forward to starting a new adventure. And we're almost finished with the filming of the 14th season of Literary Gladiators. We have one more session's worth of discussions planned in a few months, but today I'm here to announce that the 14th season of Literary Gladiators will be our last as far as general discussions are concerned. We are not going away, though. We will be remaining, and many of the participants will be continuing, but the structure of the channel is going to be different. The greater deal of concentration going into 2022 will be on individual videos from individual contributors. And there will be more of a set schedule of how often we contribute. We might do a little bit more beyond the set schedule, but we will at least do our best to abide by it. And our group videos will be more laid back in the nature that sessions will be more open house. I call them free-for-alls, where people can come and go as they please, and the nature of the videos will be more based on group tags, miscellaneous discussions, where we talk more about topics related to books, reading, and literature as opposed to specific works. We will also engage in, we will also play some games and engage in some relevant activities. And the reason that I have decided to go on in indefinite hiatus from general discussions like what this channel was built on is because putting them together has become more difficult and strenuous, and I haven't really been seeing it. I think that being able to shift the structured attention to individual content and the more laid-back content to our group functions would be the path that we want to engage in for the time being. In order to execute a great general discussion, you want to make sure that everybody that is scheduled to take part is able to acquire the work, read the work, attend the session, attend the discussion, and be able to make the best out of that discussion. We did do Zoom discussions, and as much as I've really enjoyed engaging in the Zoom discussions from seasons 12, 13, and 14, I always found something extraordinary when it came to in-person discussions, but I wouldn't necessarily, even though obvious circumstances would present an obvious hurdle to executing the general discussions that we have, because we like to do more in person than we do online. I would not cite that as the reason for feeling the need to make this decision, because I think that there were obvious occurrences and moving to new homes, getting married, having children. These things were inevitable. It's not as if circumstances like we saw the past year and a half were going to be the sole reason. And I want to see people be able to achieve the opportunities that they are, be able to achieve their goals and fulfill the opportunities that life has to offer to them. I want to see them be able to be the best that they can possibly be. And the other caveat is when people need to step aside from doing something along the lines of Literary Gladiators, being able to find people to fill in their slots is what would keep our show going, and we have had a great deal of difficulty doing that. Because that could be where an in-person meeting and getting a certain group of people together at a certain time can prove challenging. And I personally would like to engage in some independent reading projects. It's not saying I would be up to continuing my reading projects with my fellow gladiators, and many of a nice amount of them will be contributing as individual contributors, and I'm pretty sure you will see a lot of them in the upcoming group videos. But I think as far as general discussions, the way that you have seen them and know them are concerned, I think that it would be best at this time to go on an indefinite hiatus. And maybe return to them in the future, but I think an indefinite hiatus is necessary when it comes to general discussions. There is no way that I will be leaving the community. The members of the BookTube community and my fellow gladiators mean so much to me that I want to be able to continue to create content and view other content as long as possible. Now let's talk about the restructure itself. I'm pretty excited for what the new structure has to offer, because it's going to be based on a team of individual contributors. My goal is going to be to put together an eclectic group of contributors that have a lot to offer and come from so many different backgrounds. They will have so many different viewpoints, and they'll have different reading tastes, and they'll have varying opinions. And when it comes to putting together a team, the sky is the limit, because as long as someone's able to send me their video for the channel, we can always get it up in that matter. In addition to participants from Literary Gladiators that are interested, I'm also planning to reach out to booktubers, current and former, Goodreads reviewers, book bloggers, relevant college instructors and teachers, librarians, or just simply avid readers. My goal is to put together a team of 20 to 50 contributors to take part in on Literary Gladiators. And I'm really eager to see what it has in store because we'll be putting up much more content. We will definitely reach our goal of 1,000 videos, and we're going to excel that because we will be having I'm hoping that we can have a video up every day during the week, and hopefully multiple videos up throughout the day. But while my plan is to reach out to particular people that are interested, I'm also asking you that if you are interested in being a contributor on Literary Gladiators, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to discuss having you on board. And as far as the frequency is concerned, we will talk about how often each contributor contributes videos. We want to do something that works best for them. The options that I'm giving are weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly. And this is going to begin in January of 2022. And I will be sending contributors out with a questions for their Gladiator profile. Now let's move on to group videos. I'm going to be touching upon a little bit of everything, but as far as group videos are concerned, they're going to become more laid back in their nature. We're going to be our filming sessions will be more open house. I call them free-for-alls, which we had a session of that nature back in January of 2017. If you remember our very first This or That or That book tag, if you remember the two-part pizza book tag that I recreated, if you remember our responses to the Ruler of Books or the Classics book tags, that came from a free-for-all where people were invited to take part, and they can come and go as they please, come to as many of them as they wish, stay as long as they wish. Stay for one tag, stay for the whole time. And I think that that's something that I'm really looking forward to, because I am optimistic that they will get a good response, as will the upcoming contributions and the individual videos. Because when I was looking at my statistics, it was on Sunday, September 19th of 2021, I saw that out of the 34 videos that have 1,000 views or more, 22 of them were individual videos from individual contributors. For the most part, they were either reviews or discussions or videos of that nature. But our plan is to use these sessions to film group tags, miscellaneous discussions, games, possibly individual work discussions in a book club format. I know that there are some people that are still interested in putting together something of that nature. So all they need to do is propose it, and I'll make it work. And I might also use it as an opportunity to film individual videos, which I did do at that one free-for-all in January of 2017. And I wanted to also talk about things that I wanted you, the viewers, to keep in mind about what is to come with this channel. just to assure you that we're going to keep going, and we want to make this the best possible channel that it could possibly be, and hope that you, the viewer, enjoy what we put out. But the new format with individual contributors is slated to kick off with the Gladiator profile videos that will be coming out on January 1st and January 2nd of 2022. We will begin our open house sessions in April of 2022. And we plan to release those videos weekly when they are edited and ready. Our 14th season, and for the time being the last season of our general discussions, which is what you, the ones that are labeled episode, insert the number. The most recent one being episode 371, Scope is a Thing We Cannot Learn, by Chris Kilgore. That is a general discussion. But the 14th season is scheduled to premiere on Friday, October 8th, and we will continue until all of the discussions are released, which we believe that that will run until July of 2022. We have one more session of general discussions that's planned, and we plan to film them in February of 2022. We are going to be continuing to raise money on our Patreon, and we encourage people to support our channel on Patreon, because the money that we make will allow us to provide you, the viewer, with even more content. And we plan to film some ads of that nature to encourage support. If you are or were a patron of at least $10 per month at any point in time, and you wish to use your selection of a video on a general discussion, we are asking that you have your selection in by November 30th, 2021. And if anybody wants to get in touch as far as being a contributor is concerned, or if you have any questions, please leave a comment on this video, or you can message me on Goodreads if we are friends on Goodreads, or you can send us an email to at literarygladiatorsnj@gmail.com. I do plan to reach out to people that I may be interested in having on board, but if you are interested and I may not know that you're interested, please let me know, and I'd be happy to have a discussion and fit you into the schedule in a way that fits for both of us, and we'll come up with the frequency that works best for you. Even though we are ending the adventure that was our general discussions that I felt made our channel unique, I feel that we accomplished a lot. We've been operating for 8 years. We've filmed 14 seasons, and we filmed over 400 discussions on our channel. And that's remarkable. I think that I've seen multi-person channels, channels that have had more than 2 people. Many of them, though, were virtual, and they were always based online. The fact that we've had as many discussions as we've had in person and with the amount of people, I'm very pleased with what we have accomplished and did in order to stand out the way that we did. And I am very grateful for all of my fellow gladiators because they've done a remarkable job with regard to their participation in the discussions, being able to keep up with sessions and contribute as best as possible to the efforts of our channel. I'm very proud of all of them. And I'm also very thankful for all of our viewers and our subscribers and our patrons for everything that they have done for us. And we hope to be able to provide you with more content going forward. And we are excited about the new direction that we have planned for our new channel. If you have any questions or concerns or anything that you would like to say, please leave them down in the comments, and by all means, please feel free to keep in touch, be it through Goodreads or email. And I really appreciate everything that you have done for us and our channel through the years. And here's to many more years and a new era for Literary Gladiators. Keep reading.